Meanwhile, take a look here, the president arriving in CVG, and you can of course see Representative Wenstrup there, Congressman, we have Steve Chabot, Portman also there on the walkway, walking down. They met a number of people down at the bottom of the stairs, Senator Rob Portman that is, and they met a few people there, and then now they got in the motorcade, and of course the president is on his way here. Behind me right now, you can see and hear the protesters, which have grown and grown, and it's getting louder and louder out here. 3 different groups that are tied to this out here: United We Stand, Socialist Alternative, and Northern Kentucky Indivisible. Cincinnati police here just monitoring the situation, just making sure everyone, can execute their First Amendment rights out here, which is exactly what's happening. But this crowd has grown from about 4 or 5, maybe a dozen right around 4 o'clock, to now you can see here probably close to 100 people with signs of a variety of type. We've seen people with balloons and people with masks on, not wanting to be identified out here. Meanwhile, just across the street, the people they're really chanting towards are the Trump supporters who are lined up on that side of the road on Pete Rose Way to be able to make their way up the staircase to the skywalk that goes across to the U.S. Bank Arena. So just to let you know tonight, we will not be covering and streaming or showing the president's rally live at 7 o'clock. We're not going to show that live continuously on air on WCPO. We've made a decision to actually stream it on WCPO's Facebook page, on WCPO.com as well, and any of your streaming devices, Roku and Apple TV, things of that nature. And one of the reasons is because we need to treat all of the candidates equally. There are 26 presidential candidates that are on the table, at least right now, and we want to give everyone equal time. So 9 on Your Side Senior Director of Local Content, Mike Cannon, explained his decision in an article over on our website. Head on over to WCPO.com to read it if you would like to read more about that specific decision making. But again, the crowd building out here as the president, the motorcade is en route here to the U.S. Bank Arena. And again, as we understand it, when the president arrives here, he will take part in a fundraising event for some local supporters who are big donors to his campaign. That will take place before he takes the stage at 7 o'clock. Again, that is still the time we are being told that he will take the stage. Whether or not he'll be right on time or not, we'll just have to wait and see. And also the subject of what he plans to talk about. Will he mention the Brent Spence Bridge and the infrastructure that he promised during his campaign? Will he mention some of the proposals on the table from the Cincinnati City Council? Obviously, we'll have to wait to see what he plans to talk about, and if it's just a rally to get folks here in the tri-state area ramped up and rallied for 2020, or if he's actually going to make some news tonight, we obviously will have to wait and see. Tanya?